All right, so this is how the word persistence can make you a millionaire. Obviously, that's a catchy title, but here's the thing. The through line I've seen from every great entrepreneur that I've met is that they're incredibly persistent. Not that they're brilliant, not that they're an engineer and can invent things, maybe even like Shark Tank people. These people are incredibly persistent. Like I said, they're not the brightest, smartest, most talented. They just don't stop. It's relentless. It's 20, 30, 40 years if they need to. Like, they're the type of people that will not quit. They won't stop. You say no, they keep going, right? Like, oh, I don't want your product. It's like, okay, I'll call you next week. They're persistent people. It motivates and inspires me because I know I'm not the smartest. I know I'm not the most talented. I know I don't have the best this, the best that. If I just keep going, if I just keep working, if I just keep trying, it's going to happen. And that's exactly how I feel today and how I felt my whole life. And I've had situations that don't necessarily work out. It happens. But I never lose that mentality of persistence, drive, just keep going, keep digging. There's that image of two guys who are digging in a tunnel. And right here, it's like right on this side is a bunch of gold. And this guy, he's dug all this way and he goes, all right, I give up, I'm over it. And this guy's like right here and he's still digging. So you never know when you're going to hit it. And like I said, someone can work 40 years and they're waiting like a J.K. Rowling, like Harry Potter. And it's like, in your early 40s, all of a sudden, it's like she's been a creative person her whole life. She's been a creative writer her whole life, but she hits it in her early 40s, finally gets a book, and it ends up being like one of the most famous book series of all time, turns into movies, video games, rides. It's like, that's fucking insane. But you didn't give up. You didn't stop writing. It's the persistent people, the people who never stop that make it. I mean, think of all the actors where you didn't see them when they were 15, but all of a sudden they'd make it big when they're 40. And you're like, what? Because they got typecast. They never gave up. They kept practicing. And then they get typecast as a 40-year-old dad one day. And that becomes their massive role. And they're huge now. That is the through line for every great, successful entrepreneur person, in my opinion. Obviously, there's outliers, but probably 90-95% of people who are successful and who have money, who have wealth, who have accumulated that stuff, they're persistent as hell. They do not stop. They keep going. They don't give up. And you need to have that mentality. I talked in one of my other videos, if you keep telling yourself you're persistent, you're committed, you can change your brain to believe that you are, and then you can get after it. So that's the thing. You want to be a very persistent person. You want to never give up. You never know when you're going to hit it. Could be 1 month, 2 months.
494 months.
I could see that as a very real possibility.
But I'll tell you, if you don't stop and you don't give up, it's going to happen. All right, peace.